Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Roop Rai, and you're watching Stories That Matter, which is brought to you by TCCN. We're live Monday to Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Facebook and YouTube at TCCN2. And you can also follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes updates at TCCN2 as well. Jodiyan Rab bana ke bhejda. We often hear that, but is it true? Our marriage is predestined in this week when we're celebrating love. Our guests today are a well-known couple in the social circuits of South Asian community in Calgary. They're both amazing singers, and I often joke that they come in a package deal. Their chemistry is unmissable. Their concern and care for each other is endearing. But let's ask them if they think that they were meant to be. Let me bring onto the screen Manjit Sethi and Virender Sethi. And there they are. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Good,
very good. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. Thank you for making the time to be with us today. I want to first of all know, how was your Valentine's Day? What did you guys do for Valentine's?
Well, we recorded a new number and posted it.
Yes. I want to tell my audience, we will be sharing a song that Manjit ji and Virender ji recorded for us, especially for us. We will be playing that after the end of the conversation today. So please stay tuned for that. And let me play you a sample of it.
राग बिरहा कीमत लगाना के जल के मैं राख हो चुकी हूँ
ये राख माथे पे मैंने रख ली ये राख माथे पे मैंने रख ली कि जैसे मंदिर में लौ दिए की छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लौ दिए की
More of that coming by the end of today's show. Thank you so much once again, Virender ji and Manjit ji, for being here. So you recorded a song, but did you do anything special?
I'll let you answer that.
Well, I think recording a song together is a special in itself because it's not half an hour job. It takes a day, more than that too.
Yeah, spending that time together. That was actually one of my questions, which was I was going to ask much later on, but I'm going to start with that right now. So when you perform together or when you practice together or when you do stage shows together, you spend a lot of time together. And that's a great breeding opportunity for a couple to fight. How much do you fight during that time? And how much do you bond during that time? So tell us what the chemistry around that time, around that prep time is like.
Do you want to answer that?
I can answer, yes, definitely part of it.
Part of it, yeah.
Part of it, yes. Well, Roopji, I would say that I'm a quality freak, so I don't compromise on making music, as you might know. It takes me many, many days to produce one number, say 20, 25 days. And that is just because I cannot compromise with any error in the music or anything related to that. So first of all, Manjit's support is immaculate. She keeps peace. She makes sure that, because that's a very stressful period for me. And when we are preparing for shows, that stress goes through the roof actually. Mm-hmm. And she again makes sure that everything remains calm and quiet around me, and she picks up all the peripheral and those loads which I cannot go to.
Well, yeah.
The whole planning aspect and marketing aspect goes to her.
But what is the dynamics between the two of you? I know Virenderji touched a little bit on it, that you were very supportive of him, because I think it's I need to mention here that the music that you create is you create by yourself, like you compose it and from scratch, and he does that in his own studio. So he says that you provide him support, but how do you feel when he is so occupied and he's so stressed, and maybe he yells at you once in a while too? Because I know, like, when I am in that creative zone, if my husband comes in, even asks me if I want a cup of water, I snap at him. So tell us about those dynamics, like those stories which no one else would know, because we see this pretty picture, right? We see you guys on stage, you're beautiful together, you're wonderful, but tell us more, give us some more meat behind the scenes, because it's not always love and Bollywood Yash Chopra all the time.
Actually, you're 100% right. Yeah, because as he mentioned that in making one track, it takes about 25 days. So first of all, we have this music room where he's most of the time he spends his time there because he spends time making music. So, and also if he's making one song, that song we have to hear for 25 days because he's making that song. And also, but you want to know the meat? I know that he's not going to come out because I prepare meals, and then he says, I if I call him like 2-3 minutes before, I didn't set up any meal on the counter, he would say, कुछ तो है नहीं मुझे बुलाया क्यों है? So like even a minute or 2 minutes is also waste for him. So yeah, it is frustrating at some levels, but the result is so good that we both enjoy it.
Oh, no, that's beautiful. So let's talk about the start of your journey. How did you two meet? And was it an arranged marriage or was it a love marriage? So tell us that story.
Can you start? I'll add to it.
Okay. Well, this is how it panned out. Bubbles' dad and my mother's eldest brother, my uncle, Mamaji.
And Bubble, sorry to interrupt. Bubble is Manjit ji.
Bubble is Manjit, yeah. So she's just like a bubble, So they both of them were in the same office actually. So I don't know. They might have been talking that okay, I have a nephew, and her father said that I have a daughter. So they kind of cooked the story, and then my uncle came to our place and said that, well, there is this rishta. Why don't you go and check? So then my mother and my both sisters, they planned to go there, and they asked me, get ready, we have to go. So I said, no, sorry, I'm not going. You guys go. And whatever you do, that'll be okay with me. So 3 of them went to her place, and now you can take over from there.
Sure. The thing is, it was an arranged marriage because, as you just heard, कि वो तो मुझे देखने भी नहीं आए थे. So they all came and they started talking, asking me different questions, and his mom, my mother-in-law, she asked me that, "Bete, aap gaate ho?" Because मेरा बेटा तो music का बहुत शौकीन है. Do you sing? I said, yeah, I do sing. So फिर कहते हो, okay, फिर आप सुनाओ बच्चे आप कुछ. Then I did sing a song and then say, okay, nothing else. मुंह मीठा करेंगे.
So music played a role in you getting married then, hey?
Yeah.
It did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a pivotal point actually. When she sang the song, ask her which song did she sing.
Yeah, I know. The song was also like that because then they couldn't go actually. But the song was जाइए आप कहाँ जाएंगे ये नजर लौट के फिर आएगी.
Was that intentional? Did you intentionally choose that?
Well, no,
She only knew one song.
Okay.
And she had rehearsed that for any time any guy's family comes and comes for I don't even know what it's called when you come look at the bride or the future prospective bride.
And he
So
was my first, he was my first, whatever you call it.
yeah, whatever you call it. What do you call that? I don't know what you call that, right? So
First Rishta.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she rehearsed that one song. That was a really excellent choice. Yeah, I have always wondered about this. I've always wondered whether music played a role in bringing you together, because both of you sing and your kids sing as well. And I imagine in your household, you don't talk to each other, you sing to each other. And there's many times me and Pavan, my husband, we have a conversation about you, and we're like, oh, I can't imagine how fun their dinners must be, how fun their all their family events must be, because you can entertain just within your family. You don't need anyone from the outside.
Actually,
Well,
that happens.
yeah, entertaining part is fine because we do love to sing and entertain people, even within our own family. My daughter's family, we all get together and sing, and everybody loves that. But there is some part which we are missing. You just said that your dinners must be very musical.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember? Have you seen our one of the numbers that we have on YouTube called Madhania?
Yes.
So that evening, Simran and her husband they arrived in Calgary that evening. So I think it was around 8:30 that we went to airport to pick them up. We came home, we started having dinner and all that, and after dinner we all went to the basement and started singing. We were thinking her niece was to get married next day in India. So she had requested that please send me some of your recording. I would like to play during my entry into the Lama Hall. So we were thinking what to sing, what to send her as a gift. So can you imagine? Suddenly this song came up, and we all started singing it. And then we said, okay, let's go upstairs in our studio and record this song. So at around 12 in the night, we started recording it. By 5 a.m., we completed the recording, and then film shooting and all that. We just took 2 or 3 hours rest, and everybody got dressed up, no shower.
No
Just
details.
No, I love details. I love details. Keep them coming.
so by late evening that next day, late evening, we finished the film shooting and everything. So that's how that song was made in few hours when Simran came, and
Yeah.
nobody took rest at all.
Yeah.
Nobody rested, and we all went to make that little.
The video we made, yeah, and also because the time was really short, and we wanted to send that video to her in time so that they can actually play it.
We'll post your YouTube channel link down here in the video. But how long does it take you to record one song?
You mean to say to complete this whole project, right?
Yes, to complete the whole excuse me. Yes, to complete the whole project from the singing and then the video recording as well. Of course, putting the music together takes the longest time.
Yes.
Composing the music. So, how long is this process? How long does the process take for one video?
So, we are not experts, but we have set this whole thing up, and we both have learned the tricks ourselves by hit and trial. And although I am planning to go for formal classes on mixing and mastering and doing all that thing, so but it takes us somewhere around 2 days to 4 or 5 days to finish a project, depending upon the complexity. So,
Wow.
yeah, again, it's a You can make a lot of errors while doing that. Sometimes lighting is not correct. Sometimes the reception of the voice is not coming okay. It takes time. It's a very painstaking job, but we both do it because it's our passion.
Yeah, I want to mention here too, you do have day jobs. This is something that you do on the side. This is something that uh, I think you give all your spare time to. And I think probably take time out of your sleep as well and everything else from your
Yeah.
life to give to this. And I think we as a community or we as an audience are blessed that you do that for us, because you're adding value to all of our lives. Whoever listens to you, you put a smile on their face, you make them happy, and that is giving back to the world. So thank you for putting in all that effort. So coming back to what Manjit said, that when your mom went to see her and she told her that my son is interested in music. Talk to me about your interest in music, Virenderji. When did it start? When did you start singing? When did you start composing? When did you learn to play the musical instruments? Is there music in your family, or are you the first one to pick up music?
No, music is something which transcends from previous generation. Like you have seen our kids now. Simran has won that singing superstar title from T Series. It's a very prestigious award that she has won. Similarly, when I was very little, actually, I used to see my father sing. My father was in army, but he had this music in his blood. So he used to write, he used to compose, sing, and all that. He used to sing on radio and TV also. So I've been watching him how he does it. My mother was very much interested in music. They both used to sing, but again as a hobby. So then I started, singing at school and school competitions and functions, and it continued to grow. Then in my college days, I also started singing on All India Radio. So I was a junior artist, and every performance I used to get 40 rupees at that point in time. So, yeah, it was big fun. So then slowly, in my college days, I put together an orchestra when I was doing my engineering in Delhi. So that orchestra actually was very good. We all played together, spent a lot of time on that. And after that, when Manjit and I got together, then there was no end to it because she was also madly in love with music. So she also has been singing from childhood, actually.
Mhm.
Her family also. You can talk about your family also.
Yeah, it's this a similar story. I know my parents, they were not professionals, like they were not singing on TV or radio, but they both had love for music. They used to sing folk songs and all that. My brother, my sister, they all sing. So I also had this. I was also blessed with music because it comes from God. You get it from by birth. So I was blessed also. And then, of course, we continued once
Yeah.
we met. And of course, in school, yeah, won many prizes in school, in college, in university also. I did win many prizes in music, in singing particularly. Yeah. But, there are many things happen in your life that you can't pursue for certain things. You do want to. Uh, but luckily, I got married to him, and we have chance to excel in this line even further, and we are doing that.
We are
Yeah,
still learning. Yeah,
yeah, we're
we are
still
still learning.
learning. We have been learning since last many years. How many years?
5, 6 years, and
More
still
than
we are
that.
not able to sing.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
singing, it's a lifelong journey. You don't stop it once you start it, because starting is the biggest point. Those who start learning, they come to know that it's just the beginning. You can't learn music in 1 year. You have to continue and keep learning till your last breath.
Yeah, I watch Indian Idol,
Hmm.
and I'm sure you're watching Indian Idol too, and then there is this massive talent, and all of them have been singing since they were kids. And you mentioned as well that it is a blessing by birth. So what hope do people like me, who cannot put two lines together? I cannot sing at all. My husband, he cannot sing at all. And both of us, coincidentally, both of us have been told by music teachers when we were younger to never try singing again. So what hope do people like us have? Can we sing? Can we learn to sing?
I've heard from my gurus that you need to have some music sense by birth, and if you have good voice, then you can actually learn it. But if it depends, they don't encourage people those don't have singing voice. But of course, when you learn, you put effort, you do hard work, because riyaz, when you do riyaz every day, it helps a lot. And I've heard from my gurus that those who do riyaz every day, they can reach heights in music and in singing for sure.
All right, so let's come back to you singing together. We talked about the challenges, the frustrations, but let me tell me how does it emotionally bond you together? I'm sure that there is, you feel closer, you feel happier being together when you sing together. A couple that sings together stays together.
Yes. Somehow, many times I personally feel that if she's not there, perhaps I will not be able to live longer. So, but she doesn't feel it that way.
That's so funny. My husband says that to me all the time. He says, I can't live without you, but I think you'll live without me.
I
So,
know. Actually, I would say that music, whether it's singing or listening, has its own effect on our health. The environment in the house, it's a meditation for us. Even if we are fighting, we do fight all the time. But
तू
when
तो
it
मन क्या सी ये गल नहीं कहनी.
when, when it comes to singing, when we listen to some songs together, we make cup of tea, we sit here in our music room and we listen to our songs. Okay, which song are we going to sing? We have to select. We have big collection of songs. We have to pick which will suit the occasion and what are we going to sing. And we sit here for hours and hours. We listen, and it's just not us listening. Our kids, right from their childhood, they have been listening, right? So music is meditation. When you're singing, even that is also meditation, and we also take it like that.
Yeah, we take it very seriously actually.
It's a very complex thing, singing. It's not just your voice coming out. You feel the lyrics, and your feelings come out. Then, with the combination of the right, correct notes and swaras, you make this singing so beautiful.
so what is your secret for a happy marriage? What would you tell young people how to stay happy in a marriage?
I would say, sorry, you go.
Just yeah, you never let me go.
Maybe that's the secret.
Yeah, you see, that's a secret actually. Just husband should keep quiet, and it's a happy marriage, right? So, but I think mm, one passion, a common passion, is a big buffer. So, if both the partners have common passion, that's why we are telling our son Manik that you must marry a girl who sings, who is in music. So we keep on telling him this. So
Brainwashing him, basically.
yes.
Virenderji's secret is having a common shared passion. What is your secret?
Well, definitely that is, but all of us, we can't have that. But I would say that
Rajma chawal.
accept your partner with plus and minuses, with positives and negatives. That's the secret. If you start doing that, then there will be smooth life.
Well, thank you so much for giving us the time today. Really appreciate it. And I wish both of you a very happy Valentine's Day again. And hopefully we'll have another conversation soon enough. And we will play your song immediately after you say goodbye.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thanks for inviting us for this discussion and
Yes.
asking us about ourselves, our lives.
Our
and-
journey together,
Yes.
musical journey.
Well, we enjoyed this discussion. How about you, Manjit?
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah.
It was lovely. Thank you so much. And thank you for recording this special song for us. Have a good night.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.
छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की
तुम अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझको तुम्हारे चरणों का फूल हूँ मैं सर झुकाए खड़ी हूँ प्रीतम मैं सर झुकाए खड़ी हूँ प्रीतम कि जैसे मंदिर में लो देगी
छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की ये सच है जीना था पाप तुम बिन ये पाप मैंने किया है अब तक मगर है मन में छवि तुम्हारी मगर है मन में छवि तुम्हारी कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की
राग बिरहा की मत लगाना कि जल के मैं राख हो चुकी हूँ
ये राख माथे पे मैंने रख ली ये राख माथे पे मैंने रख ली कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा कि जैसे मंदिर में लो दिए की छुपा लो यूं दिल में प्यार मेरा
And hey, before you go, we forgot to tell you about our weekly giveaway. Weekly giveaway of $50. Yes, you can win $50 if you like this video, if you follow our Facebook page, if you follow our Instagram page. And this time, it's courtesy Calgary Service Plumbers. Please do give them a call for all your plumbing needs. And here is how you contact them. right, that was a wonderful session again. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow with Gen Z. Until then, you have a good night. Bye-bye.